So we do want to take the time to send a rest in peace to Miss Angie Stone.
Mm-hmm. Man.
That is a crazy, like, that this weekend when that happened, this really, really, really caught me off guard. Grammy nominated and Soul Train award winning singer, songwriter, actress, producer, mother, just a trailblazer in everything that she did. One of the pioneers of female rap. And so let's first talk about like what happened. So over the weekend, things started circulating online because I believe it was her daughter had posted like, my mother is gone. So people were like, wait, what's happening right now? Then there had been some conversation about a possible car accident. When I got the call, I reached out to her publicist. Her name is Miss Deborah Champagne. She's been a publicist and a friend for over 14 years to Angie Stone, who then confirmed to me that Angie Stone had passed away in a tragic car accident. It was actually a Sprinter that she was in. She was one of 9 people in a Sprinter in Alabama. They were traveling from a show that she had done in Alabama to Baltimore, CIAA weekend, because she had some stuff that she was going to do there as well. And she was the only person, as of now, she was the only person in this Sprinter that passed away.
And how many people were in the Sprinter? Do we know?
9 people.
Wow. Tragic, man.
Yeah, 9 people. And now, when I talked to Miss Deborah, of course, it was very emotional for her. And what she told me was that, she had just talked to Angie Stone the night prior, right before Angie Stone was about to go on stage. She said she talked to her around like a little bit after 8 or 9 o'clock. And Angie had told her, I'm about to go on stage. I got to call you back, but I'll see you tomorrow in Baltimore. She was literally her rep was literally getting ready to head to Baltimore to meet Angie, and then her phone started ringing crazy. So she was in tears when she was talking to me, and she wanted to make sure that we took the time to just go through all of her career accolades and just leave the light on the world the way that Angie Stone would want to. She specifically said to me, the Breakfast Club does a great job of what they do, so we can call her for anything when it comes to this. So let's take the time to do that. So,
well, you can't do it in 10 minutes.
I can't do it in 10 minutes, but I'm going to try to do. Her career spanned across so much, but I'm going to try to do the best that I can right now.
And not to cut you off, just telling people that we are going to be playing her interview that we did with her in 2019 when she came up here, and she broke down a lot of her history. We're going to be playing that.
Broke down a lot of her history. I watched it. I rewatched it this weekend. Just because, and literally, like, she talks about wanting to do a movie about her life and a documentary, and there was a lot of things she didn't even want to fully get into because she was like, this is going to be for the movie, this is going to be for the movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're going to do that in the 8 o'clock hour.
Got you. And I did look up that, what she was talking about. I watched that interview too. It says that it was still in development. So I'm going to try and figure out like where that left off too and see if there's anything that we could talk about there eventually. But so Angie Stone, she was born in Columbia, South Carolina. And she was nominated for 3 Grammys. She won 2 Soul Train awards. Like I mentioned, one of the pioneers of female rap. She started her career in the hip hop group The Sequence in the 70s with the song Funk You Up, where she was Angie B on that record. Let's take a listen to that.
First female hip hop group of all time. First female hip hop group to go gold.
Yeah, and I think when I watched the interview, I was like, oh shoot, I didn't know that.
I didn't know during the interview. You see, I was surprised if you watched the interview.
Yep, you were. Angie Stone leaves behind her 2 children, Diamond and Michael. Diamond is her daughter and the mother of her 2 grandchildren, and then Michael is her son. Now, her songs, let's get into her catalog. Again, we can't do everything, but if we're talking catalog, there's so many big songs that she had. No More Rain, which was off of her debut album, Black Diamond in 1999. This album went gold as well too. Wish I Didn't Miss You.
It's my favorite one right there.
From her second album, Mahogany Soul. She has a brother. She also is the voice of the Girlfriend's theme song, which I watched a lot of people learn in real time over this weekend as well too.
Oh God.
Which is good. Yeah, I knew that.
But I forget I'm old.
I knew that
and
though.
And a Girlfriend's fanatic. And Angie's from Columbia, South Carolina. So I'm not knocking anybody who didn't know that.
Yeah, there was a lot of people who didn't know. I think I only knew because I'm so into the interviews.
He talks about it all the time.
Exactly. I mean, he's a big fan of the show as well too. But
he's a girlfriend.
She talks about it all the time, and I remember watching an interview where she talked about they literally told her when they didn't play her riff, the ratings on the show would go down for that episode. So whenever they did play the riff, they called it the good luck charm for the Girlfriend's show. So she's talked about that as well. So yeah, I just wanted to take that time, and we do have some of her music that I want to make sure that we get to play this morning as well. So,
I can't eat, I can't sleep.
Wow.
Tragic, man.
Wow.
Tragic.
So many records. Yeah, so tragic.
God bless the soul of Angie Stone. It's just a reminder that when it's your time, it's your time. Because you in a vehicle with 8 other people.
Yeah.
And you're the only one who passed. You can't question God when it's your time.
That's right.
Literally, you can be here with somebody today and they're gone tomorrow. So don't take anybody or any moment for granted at all.
Yeah.
And God bless her family, man.
100%. She was 63 years old. I'm not for sure if I said that at the beginning, but I wanted to make sure I said that as well too.
Imagine how all the folks that was in the vehicle with her feel.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? You grateful that your life was spared, but then you grieving because Angie's gone. Like, my God, man. Just God bless the soul of Angie Stone, man.
Yeah, sending some prayers for the other people that were in that vehicle, because the accident looked pretty horrible. So
looked crazy.
Yeah.
Hip hop pioneer, neo soul pioneer, R&B icon, South Carolina legend. Dropping the clues bombs for Angie Stone.
Absolutely. All right. Well, that is the mess.
And at 8 a.m. we will be playing back our conversation that we had with Angie Stone in 2019.
That's right.
Some people are just like fairy tales. I feel like she's one of them. It's really crazy to be saying R.I.P. to, even though she's lived a very full life, it's just, I still am like, that's so crazy.
I mean, 63 is still young though.
Yeah, 63 is young, but it's just like I would never. I thought it was a lie. I just knew this was like something Twitter created until I called her up.
Because any type of accident is always so abrupt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm not saying like when you die of health issues, it can be abrupt too. But like, when you hear like a car accident or,
nothing was planned. It was
it just feels like things were cut short. Correct. But no, when it's your time, it's your time.
All right, when we come back, we got front page news, so don't go anywhere. And again, we're going to be replaying our Angie Stone interview from 2019 in the 8 o'clock hour, so don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.